Everybody wants to be a cat.
Part 2.
Part two, yeah. Or EP2 part 2.
Yeah.
Live.
We'll
We
get the
are.
hang of it.
Yeah.
Live.
Apologies for anyone watching. We had a bit of a technical glitch issue. We'll figure out what is actually causing this. It's kind of weird. It happens whenever I seem to switch between screens, but it only happens on occasion, which is weird. So hopefully I'll have my other PC back and it'll be fixed, and then we probably won't have that issue again.
You fool of a toque.
We're just waiting for
Indeed.
Greg at the moment.
Yeah, we're just waiting for Greg to come back.
Good old Greg.
Live and learn.
We do
Hanging
indeed.
on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn.
Yeah. Sonic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you, Jimmy. And welcome back yourself. Apologies for the technical glitch there. We do need to figure out what is causing that.
Basically,
Or maybe
it's-
just we might actually premiere next time and like do a pre-record. That way, if anything does happen from like a technical glitchy point of view, at least we can merge them videos together. So from a viewer's perspective, it's not as bad.
It'd be seamless.
Yeah, it'd be seamless. Yeah, like
Blame Jack.
blame me, my computer. It's probably that.
Your computer.
And welcome back, Greg.
We're taking a break. I can't see the current stream.
We're back
Oh,
live now, by the way, Greg. FYI, just so you're aware.
Yeah, I heard. I got my earphones in. I was just going to the toilet. I thought we were taking a 5-minute break.
Yeah.
Right.
I think
So where do we get to? Where
So we
Where
were
are
going to
you?
get that image, that beautiful image of a knoll or something.
Oh yeah, did you get the
No, we
image?
got the image. Oh, you want?
That's where it froze. Yeah, it froze as you were showing us it. So
We are on the right. We're on the right screen to see it.
Yeah.
yeah, no, I was moving over on this one because obviously the screens are bigger, so we can
There's
see it
your
clearer.
Generic no, probably like that.
Nice.
But it's got
No.
a piece of this shard thing in one of its hands
Hmm.
that is just stabbed. So yeah,
That's just a
Nice.
sword. Just a sword in his hand.
Yeah,
No,
this
it's a
one
shard.
it's
Damn
like
it. Engage your
obsidian shard.
imagination.
No, I'm like confused. Are you pointing at something else on that picture, or do you mean the big
No,
stabbing
no,
sword
no.
that
It's
he's got?
holding a sword, and then it's got a shard, which is
Yeah,
just
he's just
hit the guy with.
the one in the room's got one of them.
No,
It's the
okay,
world of imagination,
sword.
Cassius.
I'm
Yeah.
confused. Can you hold that up again? Hang on, I'm
What?
just.
Your all nose look the same, Levi.
Yeah, they're all different.
Christ.
Are you using it? You're
Yeah,
pretending that
different
it's a shard
things.
rather than a sword.
Well, yeah, it's not a short. So imagine one.
You
So
know,
one's a sword,
you might have a nice little
right?
belt on. or
Like
you
this
might
is
have
a
a nice.
sword,
Yeah.
and then this is like
Yeah.
a 7-inch long piece of rock that is like obsidian black.
Rather than that picture, which is another sword.
Yes.
Right. Okay. That's what I thought. That picture was directly linked to the
Yeah,
knoll we were
that's
fighting.
the picture of his.
I mean,
brother.
that is the knoll you're fighting. Yes, that's what it looks like.
But that's that doesn't matter.
But I switched out a sword for a shard. So
right.
that's what I did.
Right. Got
For
you,
flavour.
got you.
For
Yeah.
flavor, yeah.
I was so confused. I was like, that's not
No,
a shard.
that's
Anyway.
Back to this. Right, I'm
what
going to
we
go
need
back
to
That's
do.
to
not a
here.
knife.
Right. I'm gonna whip this knoll with the whip.
Okay.
So
See, you played knife.
11.
Speed before.
Probably a miss, but 11.
What do we need?
Probably a 15. I would.
Yeah, you do. You miss.
Okay. Cool. So I just
Flies
flash
past.
out the whip and
Get
just go.
Cassius with sword.
Push.
Just
I'm
hear
sure
it
you'll
crack
get
and
better
it
with
comes
it.
back. See, like just does that tug thing and it goes straight back to his hand.
Okay.
Nice.
That's the end of my turn.
Yeah.
Zafira.
Okay, I will. How far away am I? 1, 2, 3, 4. If I shoved past Cassius, I could get in
Into the
there.
fire.
Yeah. Get out of the way.
Yeah, don't go in
Get
the
out of
fire.
here.
I think with my 25 feet of movement, I can get up to him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If you go
5, 10, 15,
diagonally,
20.
yeah. Diagonally is only 15 feet. Well, 20
Right.
feet.
I'll run. Although, can I like? I guess I'll drop my bow and just run forward, drawing the two swords.
Yeah, sure.
Tackle him
It's
down.
time- yeah, it's time to get serious. So first short sword. That's God damn it, tooltips, stop covering it up. I literally
Oops.
cannot click because it's covered by
No!
a broken tooltip. Let me just click this. That doesn't work. Here
Oh,
we go.
wow.
Right. Short sword. I'm gonna have
Hey.
to refresh this because
That's fine. Yeah, yeah. You managed to hit and you managed to do damage.
yeah, I'm just refreshing. It's reloading because Roll20 had a stuck tooltip.
Oh, roll 20.
Oh,
Roll20.
Are you just doing one
What
attack?
you like? No, I have an offhand attack.
Oh yeah.
Once I can. There we go. So the damage is up. So second attack with the offhand. Come on, sheet. There it is. Offhand. And 16, and the damage,
16,
another
yes,
2 damage.
Another 2 points of damage to it. Okay.
Slash. End
That's
of
good.
turn.
That is good.
Isn't? For some
Yeah.
reason, the roll 20, like the rolls keep resetting every single time. I have to figure that out.
Oh, what? Just to like keep.
Yeah, I think it's because I've locked it in place. And I remembered the last time
If
when the
you...
stream went down.
Okay, so if you just screen cap the thing. Oh, yeah, never mind.
Cool.
So
Me.
good. We're there now.
Does this guy look like he's still alive, or does he look dead?
He's like swaying, like in and out of conscious kind of thing.
Cool. So he's still alive.
Yeah, he's still
Okay.
alive.
I'm probably gonna try and go to heal him. Can I step here? Like,
You
next to
can.
Sophia. That's not like actually in the fire. Then.
Yeah, the fire is like that. So it's like this square.
Oh
thing.
yes, I can stand next to it. Yeah, it's fine. Cool.
Yeah.
I don't want to burn myself.
Who's
No,
ready to be
I think
burned?
he's got loads of
Fine,
black
don't worry about
shards
it.
stuck in him there, hasn't he?
Yeah, there are multiple black shards. We'll say there are 3. Now there are 3 black shards. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
2 of them look like they're quite deep.
Oof.
Well, let's see if I can heal him. Boom. Wow.
Damn.
Decent.
Nearly max healing. Yeah, I heal him for 9 damage.
9 damage.
If
Okay.
it does anything.
Wait, I meant
Yeah,
this
that's what
way
I'm
you go.
wondering, because they're still stuck in him. So they would close around the shards, or well, they're
Push it out.
Yeah, true.
Boom.
I don't know what happens there.
This is where he goes
down
to
to
use.
Phil.
He goes to use healing, but instead
Well,
uses.
If it affects his hit points, he now has more hit points.
Yeah, you can. I would say they do get pushed out
damages over
because the
time
stuff
as well.
closes, and they kind of like fall out of him.
Nice.
Hell yeah, clerical powers. That'd be so useful to have in real life.
And these are good. These are good, like I don't know, 5-6 inch long sort of shards.
Cool.
Nice.
The power of Shante compels you.
Power effect.
Be gone, demon.
Okay, so he's looking better. He's still like, stunned and stuff like that. It's just that his body is healing.
Cool.
Where are we now?
No.
No.
All my spells gone.
No.
Yeah. She goes, how dare you? I'll get you for that. And goes into sort of like a rampage. Just sort of like the red.
Glad I'm out
eyes.
the way.
Yeah.
Over here in my little corner.
Come at me, bro.
Spinning with the swords.
Yeah.
You healed.
Like
so,
General
I'm just
Grievous.
gonna straight up attack you.
Bring it on.
Gets a 50.
Kick her into the fire.
We're gonna do the short sword. So he takes a swing with the short sword. Oh, that does hit a lot. 21.
Ooh,
21 does hit.
might as well be a 50.
Yeah, I know.
Next level. Actually, no, next level is 20
That is
as well.
4 points of damage.
Oh, that's alright.
That's cool, boys. It's all good.
And then she physically like goes to bite at you as well.
Weird.
Yeah, this isn't so good. 6.
Hey, what's the roll for the bite?
Missing it.
Yeah, 6. To hit 6.
Oh, to hit 6. Sorry, I'm with you. now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, cool. Sweet.
She like snaps at you, and you wearing armor, aren't you, or something?
Yeah, I got chainmail on the shield.
That's it, chainmail. Her teeth like sink into chainmail, but go no further.
Yeah.
Get off my tuck biscuits, bitch.
So that's her turn.
Hmm.
You can smell like her breath of like rotten meats coming off of
Oh,
it.
lovely.
It's
Oh.
horrible.
Long in civilization.
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, I
up
can't really
close
get
and
there.
personal.
I guess the closest I can get.
Throw a dagger at his face.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the plan. I'm
That
just trying to see
will-
what kind of angle I can do it, or I'm not going to hit
Yeah.
someone. In fact, there is no angle, like within
Throw-
30
throw him in the
feet.
fire?
So
so
just jump
melee.
through the fire. Fuck it.
Right now we are.
Stand on top of the guy.
Yeah.
Set the dagger on fire and then chuck
But
it
you're,
at it.
you're dexterous.
10,
Just
15,
jump on the
20,
ice.
You know what? I'm going to
25,
thread the eye of the needle. That actually sounds quite fun, just for
5,
flavour.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get there.
Yeah, so can I, for flavour, can I dip the dagger in the campfire? I presume it's actually going, yeah? It's not like a smoulder.
It's properly going.
Okay, just for fun, can I stick the bonus action to stick the blade, like the dagger, in the fire?
Yeah.
Might not do anything, or it might. And then I am gonna throw the dagger and thread the eye of the needle to try and hit
Sure.
this gnoll. I have
Oh, yeah, you hit.
advantage,
Nice.
Definitely.
and I
hit,
probably
yeah.
have sneak because is sneak have to be melee, or is it just if someone doesn't see
No,
you?
they have to
I'm not
be.
familiar with it.
They have to be engaged with somebody else that's 5 feet away. So you would have only on certain types of weapons. So I think prone is okay. Let me just.
If you have an advantage on the attack roll, and the attack must be a finesse or ranged weapon.
Oh, there you go then. If it's ranged.
Well, dagger
yeah.
is definitely a finesse weapon, and it's also
There you go.
ranged because I'm throwing
That
it.
is
So
also
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm just gonna say yes.
Phew.
So 3 damage on the dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a 1d4 and then a sneak. Let's me sneak.
Completely dip it in the
Plus,
fire,
if you
get
want to
a little-
do anything with the fire, entirely up to you.
Probably not like a dip, you know.
Yeah, dip it in for like. I'm gonna say 5 seconds of my 6-second
Well,
turn.
you've got like 6 seconds in this time. It's not really enough to do anything.
No, that's fine.
Like if you're expecting it to be glowing hot, you need it to be a hotter fire and
That's
much longer.
fine. It's fine. Just for
Uh,
flavour, it
that's
singes his
okay.
fur.
It's good though. I do like it.
Singes the
Oh.
fur.
Just sprays
Yeah,
like
yeah.
hot ash over me and the guy I just.
Yeah! Fireball! Makeshift fireball. There we go.
Yeah, as a dagger goes
Ow.
like in.
There you go.
Why?
Oh,
6
God.
damage. That's my turn.
Okay.
Don't run off with my
I don't know why
dagger.
That's so funny. I'm literally this idea of like dip, dip. Like,
Yeah.
What the fuck is that gonna do?
It's not a forge.
You only have to stick a marshmallow in for like 6 seconds before it goes black. Just saying.
Those are marshmallows.
I'm just gonna whip what's in front of me. Is it it's
Just
severe in it. Well, I'm gonna
Yeah.
use the rules of you can step through people, so I'm gonna like. Oh wait, hang on. If I step and step out.
Yeah, you've got to end your turn not in their square, so
Yeah, you could attack.
you can move round.
Wait, hang on.
All
I
that
can just
sort of
attack over. I'm taller than a dwarf. I can just attack over a head.
Yeah, you got a 10 feet range.
Just
Yeah,
don't roll a
fine.
1.
Well, how tall is the
That's
gnoll?
Hey,
No,
How
it's
tall is
probably at
the
least
gnoll?
6 foot, surely.
Yeah,
It's
It's
not
not
about
like the
that.
gnoll is towering
Six,
above
God.
me.
I don't know how big gnolls are.
I
Actually,
thought they were small. I thought they were wow.
let's have a look.
I think gnolls are quite tall. If I
Hello.
I
They're hunched
think-
over, that's for sure.
Goblins and gnolls.
I thought they were like
Medium humanoid.
oh.
Yeah, so be about
So,
seven.
So
yeah.
I can whack
Cool.
it in the face at least.
Yeah.
Another
yeah.
thing is they're like gnome size, so that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, they do kind of. I guess it's like a dog, a medium dog on its hind legs is a good way to think of it.
Yeah, something like that.
All right,
It's definitely like a human sort
I'll
of
whip
boy.
this motherfucker.
Go for it.
Hot
Slap
tuck.
it in its
22.
face.
Damn,
Nice.
you hit.
Cool. I just like crack out the whip again.
Whip it in the fire for 6 seconds, just saying.
Oh, no, I don't need to. 4 damage. It just like
4
slashes
damage.
across its face. Like
Yeah. Yelps.
stand down,
Ow,
beast.
ow, ow. snarling all over the place. You can see now it's like definitely in like a rage kind of thing.
Not
So
happy.
it's just attacking with a sword or what?
It's attacking with a sword. It has got its other sword, but it's sheathed at its side. So it's more like attacking with flailing with one and then like biting every so often with its like teeth.
Oh,
It's
I'm
like
gonna take
snapping at you.
2 hits with my short swords. That's a
Okay.
nat 1 and a 16.
Oh,
16
nice.
hits.
So
5
he hits up.
damage.
Well, she hits up with the first sword and parries it into him. They're kind of struggling, and then she brings up the other into his side,
Exactly.
slash him or her.
I like it.
Good,
Nice.
good.
Nice. Deception. I love it.
I just
Most
got more
calm.
weapons than she does.
Calm as fuck though. Like you're like, okay,
Back
2
to
points,
Quinn.
one motherfucker.
calm stabbings.
Reminds me of a song, Shiver Side, motherfucker.
Quinn, I think that's you.
Yeah. Quinn.
oh yeah.
Dave's looking at something.
He was intensely looking at spells.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. I will
What,
be.
your level like 20 spells.
There's anything to do, but
Yeah.
yeah, just pesticide
Rest
again.
in peace, you shall be missed.
Pesticide. Yay!
Hey!
Yeah. How
crap
do I do
damage
this,
roll, though.
Dave?
Oh, that's enough to do.
Hang on, that's half of what you would normally. I guess is half. But...
Yeah, just want to cut his hand off. Nice and simple. Oh, hair a hand off.
Cut the hand off.
Dick, you stabbed me with it.
Yeah, that is true. Her hand comes off. She
Just
like
fine.
does that thing where she like stands still and then blinks, and then looks down at her like severed hand, and then yells out in pain in like this really horrible sort of guttural yell, and then like falls onto the ground.
Please
And
tell
like
me.
she like writhes there for a few seconds before like going limp.
I was gonna say, please tell me it
Tell
falls
your
into the watering
hyenas
hole.
I say hi.
Kick
Yeah.
it into the watering hole. Like,
The
what?
cat is frozen. Pay any attention to this.
I know, but I thought they made a crack in the ice, so I thought they were like done.
No,
something.
I will tell you what you see.
Okay.
Now like combat is finished.
Say what you
Cool.
see.
I'll have a pee, please, Carol.
So
Hi.
as the noise starts to die down, all you can hear is the crackle of the fire, 2 fires. That man is coming around, but he's still feeling out of it, obviously. In the pit, that is like a gradual, like a little bit of a bowl where the hot spring would trickle up into like this little sort of puddly type thing, overflow and then flow out down the side.
Mhm.
Inside the spring itself, you can see the whole thing is just frozen over, but around where the channel would be that it comes out, there's this other body that looks like it's been just stuffed into that hole, and there are black pieces of the same shard sticking out of him as well. So this thing is like physically been, this body's been like compacted into this hole. The hot spring hasn't managed to come past, therefore it's frozen up.
Can I do an Arcana check?
You may. What on?
On the guy blocking the hole in the black shards, essentially.
You can do one on the shards, sure.
Yeah, that's yeah.
You're the only. You were like the only one with high.
I have 15 in total. Yeah, so we'll see. Let me try.
Oh my!
Well,
Oh
12.
god, it's gonna be terrible.
Nah,
12.
you do not know what these are, or where they're from.
I start picking them up and put them in like my satchel or something.
So this one in the hole, he's just got loads
Give me a
of black
religion
shards
check,
into him?
and I'll give you something if you
Okay,
get high
religion
enough.
is good. Alright, let's see.
You're gonna like
religion.
quit this now or something.
Ah,
Damn you,
No,
fair
you're
kettle.
just like confaffled with the rest of them.
yeah, I don't know about this. It's not part of my religion.
Yeah.
This must be Helm or something.
Could I have known about this in any way?
You've been up there long enough, haven't you?
Yeah, I don't know what I would roll though.
Either Arcana or Religion, I guess.
Sure. They're both the same, so I'll just roll Arcana.
Oh,
That's 16.
16.
Yeah.
In the no, where would it be? You think? I think you might have seen them around in passing. You just get this glimpse of a memory where it's. I'm sure I've seen this. Somebody's made this out of a pipe before, or this material has been made
Made a
into
pipe out of this.
into like other objects.
Hmm.
Like
Okay.
it's been fashioned into maybe daggers or teacups.
Used obsidian.
Just different things.
Can I just pick up some obsidian? The 3 shards that fell out of the bloke, the guy
Yeah.
who's like not great. Can I just pick them up and put them in my satchel for like
Yeah, of
future
course.
reference?
You can take whatever you want.
I also try and start maybe looting around the bodies behind us.
That's
Sure.
cool.
Whilst everyone else is kind of fixated on this.
Well, I'm mainly trying to like look after this dude.
This dude, is he quite handsome? He's
The
got
thing
no
I was
shirt.
looking at was probably like the one that was like in him before.
It's a fair comment.
It's a serious question.
It is a serious question. Let me
I'm
roll.
debating using my thing. Though.
Let me
Charisma.
roll. Let me roll a dice, a d20. And this
he's a
will.
bloody mess. You don't want to fuck him in the snow. Come on.
No, it's not that.
Okay.
He's a 9 on the attractive scale from 0
Ooh.
to 20.
Oh,
So
do you
that's
think
about
Yeah, 0
average.
to 10 then. I want to say,
Phil,
damn.
do you think maybe I know this guy? Would this be an interesting guy to use my thing on?
It's up to you.
Wait, is this the same thing I have? That'd be hilarious.
I'm gonna go for it. It just seems like, well, I don't know anything about this guy. That's the thing. I'm like, I don't know anything about him. That's what the thing is. Is this character gonna be interesting?
Oh, I see. How can I put it?
He's gonna die in next session.
What town were you from again?
It wasn't Lonelywood. It was the one before that. It was Bremen, I think. I want to say.
Brenham.
Have a look. Yeah, Bremen initially.
I gotta
But I've
think.
traveled around a lot.
I would say no.
No, okay, I won't pick
because
this guy.
judging, knowing the town that he's from, most likely not.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
brilliant.
I'll
Okay.
wait.
But
Has
it's a
he
good
ever
idea.
been-
I don't know this guy.
Give it a
Has
time.
this guy ever been?
I'm really
to,
impatient.
Has this guy ever been to Good Meat? Would
Uh,
I recognize this guy?
this is more. You start to see now that in his mouth he's got like 2 front buck teeth.
Oh, fucking
Well, he
hell.
was a 9.
Yeah.
What's the name of that village that's furthest
That'll
south?
knocks him down as a buck teeth. The rest of him is gorgeous.
Right. He would be a 10 otherwise. He's got like
Yeah.
rippling seps.
What's the village? What's the village that's right at the
Rippling
bottom of
pecs and-
Icewind Dale?
I did 1 to 20, so like
the hell is it
average, and then
Beautiful,
put buck
clean
teeth in
hair.
there. Yeah. What's the town?
Yeah, what's the town?
Dugan's Hole.
He's from there, and he left.
He looks like Jon Snow.
You know
Ignore
nothing,
the-
Jon Snow.
Yeah,
Town.
it's just a token.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I'll be looking after him, see if I can do anything. But it seems like the magical healing did the work.
The healing did the work, and he starts to stir. He starts to become conscious enough as well.
Won't just say relax now, lad. You've been through some troubles. Don't worry, you've been healed by Shantae.
He's
He's
like
hand on my cross.
he's starting to panic, and he's like, I can't believe what happened. Get away from me. Just stay back.
Yeah, give a bit of room.
Yeah.
You
He
back for flavor.
it takes like several moments to collect himself. And he's like, "Where's my shirt? Can somebody give me my shirt and my things?" He's like trying to find his backpack, which is actually by the fire, but he's still a bit like
Hasn't been
delusional.
looted by
It
immediately.
would have been looted, actually. Yes.
Like, what shirt? He just wearing
Is there
it.
anything good in there?
Wearing the shirt.
I'm gonna say I didn't loot that. I'm not that much of a dick. I'm gonna say I went the other way and started looting the gnolls and the. I would say hyenas, but probably like just seeing if there's anything worth scavenging from the hyenas,
Yeah,
like
I mean,
meat and stuff.
other than the arrows, other than the bows, the crappy like short swords they have, you could probably see that they have like a bit of dried like meat on them.
Hmm.
You collect about, let's say, 2 silver from them as well.
Rich.
So yeah, you can have a bit. That's more or less like loads of copper pieces and
Oh,
just
that's
crappy
platinum. That's not
stuff that
silver.
they've.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, so have
Right.
2 silver.
2 silver and
But
any
the thing
like
is, like,
rations
you
in
any
terms of like food?
rations? You can do like 1 ration, which is the dried meats that they have on them.
I'll take it.
But you also get the sense that you don't know if the coin that you collected was from this man or them.
Right.
So there's that, because they would have like looted him.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm with you. And
Yeah.
any arrows?
Yeah, you can have. Well, you get just have 6 arrows back, I suppose. You
6.
always get 50, because I played Rangers so much. After a battle, you always get half of what you spent.
Yeah.
So for everybody that fired their arrows, keep track and take half back.
Yeah, I've done that.
If I take 6, I'll just give it to them at the end once we finish having conversations and stuff.
Or
Are you firing?
No, he's collecting them. She's collecting
Oh,
them.
you mean like actually right? Okay, so that's 6 plus. Because I would
yeah,
collect them and then just give it to them, I guess.
The
Probably the easiest way of doing it.
The guy in the hole down.
Yeah.
Is he in a hole?
he is literally stuffed in a hole.
Can I try something? This is more flavor than anything else. I can
Jump
see
on
this
him.
guy. No. I can see the guy down the hole. What I want to do is use my whip to like latch round like an arm or a leg and just pull him up.
Sure. Go
The arm
for
or
it.
leg comes off.
Should I do a strength check?
Just do an outright attack to see if you actually pull this off first.
No.
No.
I just slice his arm off.
God, yeah, it just like it more cuts into a frozen body. You can see it's quite frozen, so like it chips off a bit.
Can I try one
flesh.
more time? And that's it.
Yeah, you try one more time.
Alright, try one more time.
Let's go the opposite, innit?
No. It just doesn't grip anything.
Yeah, not quite.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm like, I
guess
You can get in there. You can pull him out.
Yeah, I would say
like,
to
it's not deep.
Cassius.
It's shallow.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll say to Cassius, shall we pull him out together? I think we're probably the most able to.
Yeah, I respond with yes. That's probably a better idea than what I'm trying
I
right
am
now.
a hench half.
You are fucking hoof. Yeah, so I go around to like where the probably where the head is, because it'd probably be easier for you to grab the legs and pull. So I'll go around like where the head is.
Just try and get like an
Yeah.
arm around.
Yeah, and we just like pull this dead
Yes.
body out and
You
put him.
either do a check. Or...
I'll say you'll be able to pull him out. You know,
Yeah.
with enough yanking.
Oh yeah,
If you're
the
strong
leg-
enough.
Help
A
out.
leg comes off, an arm comes off. Yeah.
Yeah, you unplug him.
Yeah.
So weird. Yeah, you pull him out.
So you start shooting up.
Not so much shooting up. It's more like little bubble around, and
gurgling,
it's slow. It takes time. It's not like a geyser or kind of thing.
Just
It's,
a spring.
it just
hot
takes
spring.
time.
What about
Yeah,
those
because of it
people-
freezing over and stuff like that.
People who like steam their food in like natural geysers. That's what I was kind of hoping for. Steam their hyena meat.
The guy, the man, says like, "Is it safe now? Can we go home?"
I say,
what?
where is home to you?
For me, it's Dugan's Hole. I was just fishing, like on the riverbank.
A nod. Yeah, I'm from Goodmead. You may need to return to an ally's cave before we go. You're more than welcome to come with us.
I feel like I need to get back as soon as possible.
I go up to him whilst this conversation's happening, and I say, "My friend, I
Pat down his
believe
pocket.
these silver coins may actually be yours." And I hand him the 2 silver pieces that I found. And I say,
He takes them.
"This land is dangerous. You might be better off just sticking with us for a while. Whilst I appreciate your urgency of getting back, we do need to go to town and resupply anyway, and we'd be happy to bring you along with us. Trust me, there's a safety in numbers. I think it'd be wise, but of course the decision is yours."
I don't. No, I need to get back. People are waiting for
Hey.
me.
Can I
I'd
take?
rather not have my healing wasted.
I take Quinn to one side just so I can whisper. I say, this fellow probably going to get himself killed if he walks back alone. I don't suppose you have another one of those sleep spells you could just knock him out with, and we can take him with us.
I say, unfortunately, that last fight I am spent.
Ah,
I have used too
Right.
much energy already.
no.
Can I do an
problem.
insight check on this fellow to see if it seems like dodgy? There's something weird about
Sure.
him. No, carry on with the
Dude,
conversation.
not
Sorry, I
doing
just want to
better
get into
than
that.
low 5. Yeah.
I guess I'd probably say to him and say, "Sir, it's dangerous to go alone. You would be better off, sticking with us. But if we cannot persuade you, then best of luck on your way back to town."
He like shakes his head and looks down, and then starts to hold his head, and then looks back up. And for that split second, you feel like you might have gotten through to him. Make a persuasion check for me.
Oh, let's
As he
fucking go.
looks
Something weird about
you.
this guy.
Yeah, this guy seems weird.
Oh dear.
What's with the 5s? And he's like, "No, I will go with you a bit of the way, but then I must make my own way. I've got my backpack. I've got my clothes. I'll be able to make it."
What is your name, sir?
Jude,
Jude.
like
So like Jude Lord.
Judd. Jude.
Judd.
Yeah,
Do you
What,
know of
Judd?
these
Judd. Jude. Judd.
these shards that these gnolls were, well, these creatures were? Huh? Have I missed something?
Look in the chat.
Oh, yeah. Chat.
Jesus. There's always one. My friend, do you know much of these shards these creatures were using to infuse your
What we do.
and this poor unfortunate soul's body with?
Well, I think I heard a priest. One of these priests came through a long time ago, and they called it Chardalin.
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 Oh,
What, the
chard.
stone?
Chard. Yeah.
Chardalin.
Interesting.
But the priest was strange. They weren't wearing suitable clothing for the weather. They were just in like it was summer again. I don't know.
Were they human or?
I spit on the ground.
Yeah. It was just a man like any other.
And they gave these shards to these creatures.
What? No. These creatures took me from my village as I was fishing. The man came through a long time ago, like a year ago or something.
Say these priests are not to be trusted.
So they incited these creatures to attack.
I don't know. I don't know if there's any connection. These are just
I make
they can live up in the mountains sometimes. Maybe been driven out from their caves, looking for food because everything's so cold.
Interesting.
I make like a religion check.
Go for
See if
it.
he's like one of these people.
I see any
Well,
robes or clothes around because he's getting cold.
Ah!
Nice.
Finally!
Hey.
Some
What
action.
pointless time to get a 20.
Okay, for you and for pretty much anybody that's been around Icewind Dale for the last 2 years, and I'll give you some more things.
I know my enemy.
Yeah, you know. There is a new religion that popped up as the skies turn to night and the days turn to night every day. There is the Church of the Frostmaiden. Those are physical churches you can find in the little villages like Dugan's Hole, for instance. It might be just a shrine. In the big cities or the big towns, then it's definitely like you've got a church. And you have the priests that would be blessed by the Frostmaiden, and they would go out and do their priestly things. They'll go and spread the religion of the Frostmaiden. For you with a bit more insight, you'll know that Shardalin, I keep calling it Shardalin, but it's CH, not SH. Shardalin is something that can be found in Icewind Dale. It's hard to get hold of, but it is out there. But at the moment, you do not know the extent of what it can do. It can just be fashioned into different objects. So a classic one would be if you've ever ended up walking into one of the temples, it might have been fashioned into like an ornate bowl to hold fruit or holy water in and things like that. So yeah, there's a bit of things.
Cool.
Interesting.
Nice bit of fruit.
Do I
you've
know
got
if
there.
he's one of them?
No, as far as you can make out, he is just a man.
It's a guy.
He's just your local fisherman kind of
He's a
person.
bit thick, is what I'm
Cool.
getting the impression.
Yeah. He is talking with like a bit of a lisp or whatever 2 buck teeth would afford you, and
What's up,
like
Doc?
a bit like
I guess because if he's like looking, I kind of like just nudge Cassius and make like a kind of like. Should we just knock him out?
Knock him out. All right.
Take him with us.
Yeah. Who's he talking to? Who's he facing at the moment?
Trying to be subtle because I'm thinking like we're still looking at the body.
Yeah.
So like I kind of just make a kind of like look over here, just
Yeah.
He's talking to me, I suppose.
Alright.
drag him along.
I walk up behind him and I'm attempt to knock him out then.
okay.
Oh,
Oh
walk
boy,
around
we're
him.
gonna end up killing an NPC.
No one will know.
Advantage because he's facing the other way. Or-
Sure. He's very
Someone's
nervous.
alignment's
He's
changing after
very-
this.
He's very nervous. He's very aware.
Like not lethal damage.
I wouldn't say advantage. I would just say straight up. If you know,
It's just an attack, really.
Yeah. Was it? Is it a one? Is it a? Because I don't want to use the whip, obviously. So what would I roll? 1d20 normally.
It'd be like
I mean, using like the blunt end of a whip, I suppose. Just using like the
yeah. I mean, I could.
well, you do it. Give me a d20 and add your strength behind it because that would be the same as the attack.
Strength modifier. I assume
Strength
not
modifier.
plus 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. If you roll
click on your
poorly,
strength.
okay, that's
Okay.
fine. Yeah, you managed to knock him out. He's like a crack on his head, and he forced forward into the dirt.
Is he
Into the
still
fire.
half naked?
what?
Oh wait,
very-
did anybody
hell?
untie him?
Why did you do
Tied
that?
up.
No one untied him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
still
so
tied up.
yeah, you
Wait,
slumped
we're
over and
kidnapping
still
people
tied
now?
up.
He said, "No, no, it's okay. It's okay. I think we need to understand that this gentleman is a bit
Say,
slow."
you aren't from around here. You don't know of this religious sect, and I don't want my healing to be wasted just for this man's arrogance. We'll take him back with us. Then once we return the Arctic fox and tell them that the water is now been fixed, we'll go back to his town with him and we can send him on his way. Not having him die to a bear out here just for his own arrogance.
Yeah, this. we
While all
must
this
be-
is happening, can I be looking for clothes or something to bundle him up in?
Yeah, of course he has his clothes. Like his
Mm.
cold weather clothes are
Okay,
there.
because he was
I can-
shirtless when he was
Yeah.
tied up.
It was
and
he'd
trying to
be
cover
like
him up.
shaking and all that
I
sort
say
of
He
stuff.
looked
to
like he was freezing.
I say to Amelia, I'm like, understand that this gentleman probably would most likely have died if we had let him just go off into the wild. He is much safer with us. I am not fond of the idea of kidnapping this man, but if it means that we can get him back to his town safely without the need for him getting attacked by a bear, then I am all for knocking him
Yes.
out and taking him with us. I will carry him.
Yeah, I'll go
I
over and help you
mean-
untie him.
Well-
I know it looks nefarious. I completely understand, but I do think
Farius.
Zephyrius says, I care little for this man, but did we have to kill this sleeping beasts?
I kind of nod in agreement. I'm like,
I
They-
mean,
they
they were
would
going to
have-
wake up eventually.
Say they would have attacked us first.
They were
chance they had.
feral.
I understand both points of view here.
Dog
I'm,
eat dog
I-
up here.
I would be more in favor of killing a hyena or whatever the hell these things are than knocking out a defenseless person, but whatever. I mean, you guys take care of it. I want no part of the kidnapping part. Where is this stream, by the way? There's a hot spring that we actually came here for. I presume it's this thing where this gentleman is, I guess,
It's a
residing or blocking.
Bubble.
I took him out already.
Pulled them out.
Oh, okay, so it's the
Yeah,
spring.
you can see it bubbling up, and it's slowly starting to fill up again. All the ice is thawing out around it.
Can I
But it takes time.
Can I use like a just a stick that's on the ground and stick it in the fire for like maybe more than 6 seconds, like I don't know, a minute, and then use
Yeah.
it to try and melt the ice around the thing where it's
Yeah.
blocking?
You can certainly speed up the process, like chuck a log in there or something.
Cool.
I just
A log.
smack
Oh,
it
yeah,
with
no.
my axe.
Smoldering log.
Yeah.
Oh right, I thought you meant
can
like
chip away
chuck
at
a
it.
log in the hole. I was like, why?
On
Well,
soft-
no, I mean like with fire on the end to melt the ice.
Yeah.
I was thinking we'll just crack the ice into.
I mean, yeah, well, both work,
there's
I
water
suppose.
underneath, isn't there? Yeah, there's water underneath.
Yeah.
Both options work.
Yeah. Just-
I quite like the fact that we're like two of us are very not okay with us killing sleeping animals.
Can I just inspect the body of the guy who was shoved in?
You
Like, I
gotta
assume he's
think-
really
Yes,
fucked
you
up
can
and
actually.
hard
Yeah.
to identify.
So-
But if there's any identifying features,
Give me a medicine check.
yep,
Well, to Quinn's point of view, it's like 2 years of people
20.
No, he gets it. He gets
people
it. He just
being
doesn't agree with it.
sacrificed
So-
and, like, hunger. Like I don't have the luxury.
No, I know. I get it.
So you discover that the way this person died, and it's another man in his like mid range, all that sort of stuff. Probably looks like he came from the same village. This time, this guy has slightly pointed and crooked ears. Wearing like tatty sort of clothing, not even cold weather gear at that point. But the claw marks don't line up with the hyenas or the you're more of a ranger sort of person, aren't you?
Yeah.
They don't line up with any of these monsters. They don't line up with the hyenas or gores. There's the claws are further apart, like a lot further apart, and there's also one or two chunks taken out of him where it looks like a big like scraping action, like a beak has come
Oh.
down and bit him. So something
Okay.
completely different.
Has he still got the
Damn
Would this
musketeers.
line up based on what I know? You don't have to tell me if this is the case, but would this line up with, say, an owlbear?
Could be. Something comes to your
Could be.
Damn
thinking.
musketeers.
Something bigger did
Yeah.
it. So while the others are bickering about the morality of knocking out this guy, Zufira is kind of just inspecting the body to see if there's anyone she can inform about
Sure.
their death.
Hmm.
But she'll just note this for now. She won't say it until they're done talking.
If
Oh, there.
I'll be using normal private Discord chats to you to do the whisper thing because it's just easier for me.
Okay, that's what the notifications were.
Yeah. I'll
Okay.
ping you notifications in there. So
Alright.
that's what is in your mind.
Gotcha.
I guess I turn to the group and say, shall we take a breather or shall we head back now?
take a breather? I think it's worth Can I just
Short
check the
rest.
body and see if there's any of those Chardolin shards on that?
In the one that was in the hole,
Yeah.
there's another 4.
Can I take them?
So, yeah, you can take them.
Stick it in my satchel.
Okay.
These might come in handy.
While Amelia is doing this, Zufira has just kind of stood by the body as well, and she just points to these marks and says, I don't think a knoll or a hyena did this. I think something bigger.
What are you thinking?
One thing matches up. Could be an owlbear.
A what now?
An owlbear.
The hell is an
You've not heard
owlbear?
of them?
No. Not
Well-
from my neck of the woods.
And she's
I-
saying this like looking at the others loud enough to tell them now.
Yeah.
Well, I
like-
think I'd probably be aware of them.
Yeah.
Been living in Icewind Dale for like
Yeah, you'd be aware
Is
of
it-
Albert.
Is it like the
least
stories of
25
mermaids, like
years.
half owl, half bear or something?
Pretty much.
Hmm.
More like
Great.
a bear, though. Big,
Nasty.
nasty. It did this, so you can imagine. And she points at the claw marks, and you can see how far apart they are, how large the claw must be. See the distance between these claws, that's how big the hand is.
Hmm.
say maybe haste is a good idea.
Probably want to be avoiding one of those then. Can I just see if there's anything
ready
of
to head back now.
value on this dead person?
Not on him, there aren't.
No. Okay.
Damn peasants.
Yeah.
Where's the loot?
Where's the platinum on this fisherman? Unbelievable.
Yeah, you turn up nothing on him.
No.
I
That's
guess
Just
just
got
that.
a +1 shield though for some reason.
cool. Ooh, very nice.
I guess just out of curiosity and more just sort of talking aloud. Cassie's probably like, who put this tent here? Like the gnolls, the people. Like, why is there a tent over a hot spring? Just like confused as to like the sort of as things have calmed down. It's like, why is there a tent here?
I assume he was fishing here or came here to fish.
That makes sense.
The animal, Mother Tusk, said that they fish here.
Hmm.
I do not know
Yeah.
for sure.
We should
I
camp by the
assume the
fire at least for an
gnolls-
hour. I think I'm pretty. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sore after that last fight.
Yeah, I can short rest. Sounds good to me.
Yeah,
Is Amelia visibly injured?
Yes.
I am as well.
I have so through my armor you can see like a spear hole, like something quite
Right.
big has gone through and kind of probably nicked the side of her like chest. So you can see there's like a visible visible laceration, not laceration, like a visible
Slice.
puncture
Oh,
mark, really.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just over half
okay.
health.
I'm
so-
on half health because I got also stabbed with a
I
spear.
think, yeah, short rest.
Okay.
Do a hit
Zafira is
die.
uninjured,
Yeah.
so she will just say, okay, I will keep watch, and while you rest, I will gather these bodies. If
it.
they are dead, we might as well make use of them.
We're also gonna eat a ration whilst we're waiting, like cooking a ration on the fire that we're next to would make sense.
But she'll keep
Chucks the whole
watch.
Hawaii on there.
She'll
There's
actually-
Noel on a stick.
Is the highest point this tent like at the very top?
Oh,
or
and
is it
collect my
kind of in the
dagger.
divot?
It's pretty much like where the 6 poles are. It just goes up a
Get a
bit,
crossbow back.
like in.
I know you
Like
mean
in-
it's the
I don't
tent,
know.
the highest bit on the mound.
Can I
Oh,
climb
right.
this tent at
Uh,
all, or is it too flimsy?
You can climb it.
Just so you can sit on the top and be a lookout.
Yeah. If you position
Yeah, yeah.
yourself like, I don't know, in between the bit of canvas
So
that
she's
goes
there,
down,
but she's
like
on
you'd be
top, basically.
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool.
Yeah, she's just keeping a lookout.
Shall I roll my hit
You can
die?
see her on top.
Yeah, I've
sitting.
just done it. I got 7, which is
Does
nice.
the short rest happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a
Alright.
perception check, please, for you that's sitting up
Yep.
there. What'd you get?
17.
17.
Nice. That was 17.
Yeah.
At the end of the valley, the higher point of the valley, so you slid down on the sleds, up that way, where you got on the sled to slide down, you can see 2 figures that for about 10 seconds walk along that edge and then disappear out of view.
Where the sleds were, 2 figures walk along the edge and then out of view. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, I'll put my...
So we do blast up, yeah? Full hit dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course
Oh,
you do. All
4
the-
is all I needed, so I'm back
Short
up to full
rest.
health.
And is this towards the end of the short rest or like midway through?
It's like midway through.
Yeah.
Maybe
She'll come down and
after
tell the
like
others.
about that.
So
Tell them, yeah.
I'd like to reclaim my dagger whilst we're resting from the knoll.
You guys can collect whatever you want, reclaim whatever you want.
And I also I give Saphira 6 arrows. Said, hey, you probably could do with these.
Are these from the knolls, like ones they had?
Yeah, those 6 were from the Knolls. They didn't have
Okay.
many, but they've just got like.
Thank you.
6.
These could save my life.
Well, you seem to be quite good with them. Might as well make better in your hands than theirs.
Bit better than me.
Right,
cool.
While I was on top of the tent just now, I saw 2 figures in the distance. Back where the sleds were. And they walked away. I don't think they're a danger to us right now, but something to worry about.
We should head back. I believe we have done our task and no need to
This is like
dilly-dally.
halfway in. And she's just going to go back to the tent to the top for the rest of the half hour.
Sure.
While you guys finish resting up.
Cool.
Okay, so you rest up.
I guess I'll pick up knocked out guy and carry him back.
Yeah. So you
Being
start
unconscious for extended periods of time is perfectly good for your health.
Yeah.
It's just like
He
the
could,
movies.
He could come round. We just gag him if he's annoying.
Just shove the whip down his throat. Like
in real life, if you're like out for more than a minute in real life, like that's bad. You're suffering brain damage. But
he's tied up now, though, isn't he?
Conk on the head and it's fine.
Yeah. It's fine. It's a magical world. Anything can happen, right?
Yeah.
All right. So he's knocked out for a while. I will say, so I'm not going to do the whole journey back. It's not that far. But you get to the top end of the valley. You start walking up. Saphira, if you give me a survival check.
Yes.
Because that goes into your can you trail footsteps and all that sort of stuff.
That is a 6.
6th, okay. You do
Well,
not
that
see
doesn't
any
make
footprints.
Wait. My proficiency bonus is doubled. So that's actually an 8.
An 8. Okay, you still don't see any footprints.
Hot damn.
It could be a bit windy up there on that on the top bit of the before you go in the valley, so they might have blown over. So you don't see anybody else. Halfway through,
when tracking other creatures, you know their exact size, their exact number, their sizes, and how long ago they passed through the air. So nothing particularly helpful, I think. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So halfway through the walk back, the man does wake up.
Over my shoulder.
On your
Oh.
shoulder. He flails. He
Ah,
starts kicking around. He's yelling. You end up dropping him because he hits you in the face and you drop
Hang
him
on,
on the
shouldn't I
floor.
do like a strength check to see if I can hold on to him?
Go ahead. So he's flailing. You get clonked on the chin sort of thing. As he's like, put me down.
22. That's actually a
Seriously
natural
watching this
crit.
Yeah,
passionately.
you keep hold of him.
I
he's
start
not
singing at
going
him. I'm just like, don't worry,
Yeah.
friend. We'll get you home
Yeah,
safe.
say to him like, "This is for your own good."
Yeah. 100 of bottles of mead on the wall. 100 of
Oh,
bottles
thank
of mead.
Tomorrow
Oh.
or later today, we will go back together.
He like strolls continually, curses a lot. But as he starts to settle down and goes he's just along for the ride at this point.
Good.
Good, as you get my axe.
A
Good
bit
boy.
a bit like the first Shrek and Fiona film, where he's carrying her and she's flailing. Eventually, she's just starts
Fuck
talking
it.
to Donkey.
Donkey.
Yeah. So yeah, you get back to the cave. The beaver picks you up pretty easily. You start to wonder how on earth can the beaver know where we are so easily, but it does. And it's like, come this way, and it does talk to you this time. Feeling a bit more confident to talk to you, and you get back to the cave where all the animals are.
I assume the Arctic fox has come back with us.
Oh yeah. I'm forgetting the fox. The fox is there.
Yeah,
She's
the
still
fox-
angry, little ball of anger,
Yeah.
and she's really annoyed that the fact that there are these ruthless animals living so close to where they live.
Not
It's
anymore.
outrageous. You get the impression that she's quite an older fox as well, like
Did-
Lie.
quite an old fox.
Did we bring back any of the gnolls or the hyenas for meat?
Maybe we had time.
Okay, I just wondered if anyone.
I
Obviously,
mean, I
I wasn't.
gathered them up.
No, it's up to you. You can have
I-
time. You're just
yeah.
walking back.
Zufir gathered them up with the intention of bringing them back.
Oh, okay then. I haven't really been
Yeah.
Get the
focused
sled.
on it.
Stick them on the sled and put them along.
Yeah. I mean, I
Okay.
assume we'd distribute them between people to carry. Not the gnolls, but the hyenas.
Hyenas, yeah.
Armstrong.
Yeah, there were only like 4 hyenas or 5 or 6.
On to I
Don't
think
really
that's
want
all,
to
yeah.
eat a
There were the 2
gnoll.
first ones that I killed, and
I
then
feel like a gnoll is a
others.
bit of a weird thing to eat.
yeah,
a
not
dog
the
man.
gnoll.
Yeah, the hyenas, yeah.
So 5 total hyenas, I think there were.
4.
3 on this map, and then 2.
Oh,
from
you're
the-
right. Sorry. Yes, you're right. There was 5.
Yeah. Just drag them behind us in the snow.
Yeah, we'll eat them later.
When
It's
you're
not going to go moldy, is it? Or
when
go
I'll give you
bad?
one more bit. So as you come up to the cave before you go back into Mother's Husk's place, everyone give me a perception check.
Uh-oh. They get attacked while we were gone. They're all gonna be dead.
Oh, why
The
would you
animals.
say that?
Spooky.
14.
I might have the highest. I do have the highest.
You
Oh, I
got
did really well. I can't see. I literally can't see anything. I'm like, is
Okay.
that you?
What's a cave?
I
What's
will.
this sharp object?
I will give you something. Carry on though. So
I got 20.
yeah, I know I'm going to give you something.
Okay, good.
Um,
What to say?
You notice there's a dead walrus.
It's like my one good check I've done
Oh,
except for
I'll
that
do
one
it,
military
okay.
one.
So there's like a sharp wind that blows across the cave entrance. Okay, the wind's picking up as if like another snowstorm could come in any moment because they do tend to out here.
Hmm.
And you hear like this muffled cry that is then instantly shut off.
What the
and
fuck is going on in this place?
it's one of those things where it's like, was that my imagination? Did I just hear that?
Oh, is it in the distance?
It
I
is.
can hear.
It's like way off in the distance, but only you. Let's say you were the last person to enter the cave. You're at the back of the queue, as you were filing in, and you just hear that, and you kind of like shrug it off as if it's been a day. We've been fighting. I'm exhausted. That kind of thing.
Oh yeah. So I just hear something out in the wilderness. Okay, I thought for a second a minute it was coming from the cave. Okay.
No. This is like
Oh, yeah.
somewhere a noise caught on the wind that
Hmm.
has somehow blown across your path.
Yeah.
You're the only person to hear it because you're the last to walk past that threshold into the cave.
Yeah, I probably won't mention it. I'd
That's
just
fine.
probably be like, huh, fire that away for later.
Yeah.
So now the beaver leads you back through. You make it back to Mother Tusk's. I'll throw you back over to that screen. What do you do with the man?
Settle him down next to me, wherever he is. So I've got my eye on him.
Yeah, okay. So he's there. He sees
Probably-
all the animals, particularly the wolves, and he kind of like cowers, does that fetal position in the corner,
Yeah.
and he still like starts to hold his head, which is the most peculiar thing.
Yeah.
He's like tapping on the side of his head.
I say to Mother Tusk, sorry to bring a stranger into your lair, but I don't want to leave this one free. He seems to not be himself. He would have kept refusing us aid, so we had to bring him here by force. We'll return him to his town tomorrow.
Like, that's okay. We'll look after him for the time being.
Brought
You
food.
you all should get some rest. Well, you brought food. What are these? Hyenas, aren't they?
Yes.
Good eating.
Well,
Two of them were hounded.
Just like
your
you,
friend.
Mother Tusk.
Oh, plot twist!
like,
Walk away.
well,
Lord of the
Whoa.
jungle, Mother Tusk.
Survival of the fittest.
No, I want the calf to watch.
We're just taking her out back.
we'll make use of this as best we can. I do have one more task of you.
So you ask for much, do you? Jesus. Have you lost this time a rabbit?
no, we've been hearing noises from one of the nearby caves.
Oh no, not the cave.
And there's a weird sort of smell that's come out of there. We dare not go near it, but you seem like capable people, so we thought you two leggers could have a look for us. If not, you can we'll show you the way out at this point. You've done more than enough.
No, we
But that's
will help.
just something we've got to deal with.
I'm curious now. We saw the weird religion-y things. And also that weird scream as well. We're like,
You heard a
No.
scream?
Oh,
If
no,
a
I didn't
weird
say that loud.
smell
It's
is
just like,
associated
Oh.
with owlbears.
Sorry, what?
Do I know if a weird smell, like Mother Tusk described, is associated with owlbears?
Not
it's a
that
weird
smell.
mess.
She
Okay.
goes on to say the two wolves here. She gestures over to the two wolves. They came back. They came back while you were out, and they said that there was some sort of rotting smell.
I'm dead.
Can you wait to next level when I become turn undead?
Mother Tusk, I have a
guess,
question. These shards, and I pull out one of the shards. Have you come across these before?
She looks at it. You can see how tall she is as well. She kind of towers over you. She does that whole how do they do it? Like the flop forward kind of thing and looks down
Yeah.
at it.
Little waddle.
Yeah. It's like a jump forward at you, like seals do.
Take a step back.
Yeah. Just looks down at it and it's like, I've heard rumors, but I've never seen this before.
What rumors have you heard?
Only what my children have told me, that down in 10 towns, sometimes you can come across this material. This, what do they call it? Chardalin
God no.
stuff.
Hmm.
I don't know what it does. I don't know what it's used for. I think they use it for decoration sometimes, like in their temples.
Hmm.
Um,
Interesting. We'll keep hold of this for now and see what gets turned up.
Is anybody looking at the man at this point, Judd?
He's next to me, but
Okay,
I mean,
give
like,
me a perception check.
He's fucking legging it, isn't he? Don't blame him.
12.
Got enough. You can see that his not so much his eyes, but his head just turns and points. His head turns and looks at that direction. If you're pulling out the shard, his head just snaps to it,
Okay.
and he kind of like eyes it for a second, and then slowly goes back to his thoughts and his weird like this every now and again.
This guy's fucking mental. I guess I see them do that, and I'd say to Amelia, I'm like, do that again. Like, move the shard around.
I pull out 2 shards and I hold them.
Okay.
Wait, can I first of all, like, why?
I'm just like, no, just trust me. Just trust me. Do it again. Just pull some of the shards out.
Do I have any inkling as to what I would do in this? Like, am I like? Because I wouldn't necessarily know that he did that. So
I guess. All right. While I'm saying this to you, because the guy's in front of me, I'm like, pull the shards out, and then I point down, and I'm like,
okay,
and then, like, do the shard thing.
yeah,
like,
I'm with you. I cotton on to what he's talking about, so I pull out the 2 shards and see
Sure.
what happens, and then I look at the thing. Look at the gentleman who's.
He does it again. He looks at both of them as if a cat following a laser beam, and
Squirrel.
he goes wide-eyed at them, and there's this tiny little feint of like he leans forward and then scrabbles back and like even further into like the protective sort of thing that he's
Fetal
doing.
position, yeah.
He starts rocking a tiny bit.
I put them back. I think these have damaged him in some way. He seems both attached to the shards, but also terrified of them. This is we need to speak to someone who knows about this. Perhaps we'll have some luck in one of the nearby towns. This is way out of my level of expertise, I'm afraid, but
Yeah,
there's definitely something to this.
I'd say the religion around the Frostmaiden, I don't like it. Don't trust that such a being should be revered like this.
Yeah, these priests
Yes.
beg some
Agree with
questions.
you on that.
She's
The
not
priests that met these
influence.
gnolls, it would be sorry, I don't know their gnolls. These beasts that met those creatures we slayed. There's something to this. We should probably investigate at some point.
Just then, that otter that you met on your first little adventure
Gitzel.
comes. Yeah, it's Spritzel.
Sorry.
Spritzel comes bounding in
Okay.
and runs up to Mother Tusk, and he says, I've just seen 2 people go into that cave that we were talking about. The one that smells really bad. I think they're gonna do something." At that point, we're gonna time out there. So
Awesome.
that is the end of the session,
The office
and you
gets so
all level up as well.
Yay!
I'd say this right now. If this was a video game, I would totally kill these animals. If that was a decision, I'd be like, you know what? I need the food.
You have a hard time
Mama.
getting to Icewind Dale if you did.
I'm gonna do my
hyenas.
character level now.
Yeah, feel free. Like,
It's just
I
funny.
go.
I'm
because
leaning back
nothing
so
really
much. I'm just trying to
happens.
keep my back straight.
yeah, it's fine. But
Yeah,
thank you
no,
very
that's
much,
right.
everybody, for watching. That is the second episode of Icewind Dale we've been doing. We're all gonna, well, they're gonna level up now to level 2.
I'm watching to see if Jack can figure out how to do it.
Yeah,
clicking-
I'm trying to remember. I remember.
Right.
So,
Is it one of
you
these?
can,
Yeah,
you
there
can
it
play
is.
with us if you
There
like
it
to
is.
see the leveling up. If not, we will see you. When are we doing this again?
Um,
Not
if we
next
could-
Monday, the Monday after, I believe. But I think we're
Monday
going to be
after.
doing it as a pre-recorded session, so we'll record it next week, and then we'll upload it. I think the following to see if that's better than to avoid the technicality issue of it. And then
Yeah,
I guess we'll open it up
think
to the
so, yeah.
public and see whether they prefer us being like available to answer questions in live chat as it happens, through like a premiere, or whether it's better to do it as a live session and we'll just try and figure out how to get around these technical blips. I guess, this is still like the first
Of course.
time we've done this, so there may be things that
Still.
we change and
Oh yeah.
evolve as we sort of can get further into the campaign. But yeah, I think that's how we'll approach it. I mean, currently we're doing it every other week, every other Monday, so we want to kind of keep it consistent so that you know when we're going to go live. But obviously I get that some people may not be always around, so I think the pre-recorded sessions give us that flexibility. And then maybe we'll just mix it up, whether we do full live sessions or whether we do like pre-recorded live sessions. But in any case, we'll figure it out, and we'll try and work around you folks as much as possible, as long as you guys are getting the best experience from us is the main thing. That's what matters to us.
Stop rolling.
I'm
Oh, is
just
that what
fucking
you
with
do?
it. I'm just
I
fucking with
noticed it keeps
sorry.
going blip blip
Did
blip.
you actually to go for that and try and?
I was just seeing how it works.
Two.
I haven't actually leveled up or tested it yet, so just.
But the first one you rolled, it was like a 1.
It was a 2. Yeah.
Yeah, 2. I was like, oh, that's so unlucky.
I'll take. I'm just figuring out whether I want to take average or whether I want to roll. So
But not anymore with that.
But you rolled already, didn't you? You can't roll
Yeah.
and then
I
choose.
quit. I
You
quit out
can't
the
go
thing.
back.
No, I quit. I actually done it. I was just seeing, does this work how I think it works? That's why I kept switching between the
That
two.
sounds.
That's right. I'm going to do it next time. I'm going to do it next time so that when we.
That sounds like backpedaling to me.
Yeah,
Nah.
That's
right,
my
next time,
that's
and
my
then
level
keep
up
that
done.
one.
Yeah, I've done mine as well. Nice and easy.
I need to
Lovely.
pass spells. I didn't realize.
It's not that easy when you get to like level 4, 5, 6. There's so many more decisions you have to make.
Oh yeah. But the only thing I had to do is select one spell. Everything else is just automatic.
Yeah.
I got
I now
2.
have Shield of Faith, which would be fun to name. I'm thinking
Nice.
Cocoon.
I'm gonna
Shantae's
wake up
Cocoon.
with spells. Be like,
Spells.
Yeah, I need
today.
to. I need to name my
head.
blades. That's clearly a thing I need to do.
Left and right.
Yeah.
I did the cleric stuff. It's like makes more sense if it's tied to what my god actually does.
This one's called Die, and this one's called Hard. Die Hard. Right.
John and Paul.
Yeah. The Pope.
Yeah.
This one's pokey and this one's stabby.
He's got a stabber and another stabber. Where's your shooter?
Gotta kill them UBs.
Need a crossbow, and you can call it a shooter.
Yeah. All right, folks. Well, that will right about do it for us. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed these sessions so far. Obviously, if you've got any comments or you want to let us know your thoughts, drop them in the comment section below. We do appreciate all your comments. And yeah, hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to Steps Date with when we go live, and get the notification when we go live or when we premiere, or however we end up doing this. But yeah, thanks all so much for tuning in, and as always, until the next time, peace.
And if you like our stuff, if you want to check out our other channels, I'm
yeah,
over on
don't forget
Egregious
this.
Games, Levi is over on the Engineering Bay, and Jack is over on Don Hayes. All will be linked in the description, I believe. But
It
other than
is.
that,
It's all in the
Yeah.
description. So yeah, go check us out if you want to,
Yeah. Many
And-
channels.
and we'll
All
see you a week Monday.
Week Monday.
Bye.
and Phil has
Right.
an
Wow.
but we'll link that. Bye.
Bye all.
Bye.
Bye.